What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, and we're back today for another video. Didn't plan on doing this video at all. Had no intentions of doing the video, but you see what the title says. And we are here for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So, the season 2 trailer just dropped today, and I just recently watched it. Man, oh my God, I think Salt Lake City is going to be like season 1 of Salt Lake City was great. And I think season 2 is going to top season 1. And I don't even know how that's possible, right? And it's so interesting. When they announced the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I'm like, what are you going to give us in Salt Lake City besides the Mormon church and snow? And I will say, one thing about Salt Lake City, the trailer that I was looking at, the snow around the women, I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. So beautiful, right? Now, before I actually even start talking about this trailer, let me go ahead and just get this stuff out, get the housekeeping out the way. Ain't really housekeeping. Yes, it is housekeeping, right? So if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and are not yet subscribed to me, why are we still going on this date? And you know, I'm paying for my meal at the end of it. It's a little rude. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you guys. And also, you guys, if you guys want to follow me on social media, you guys can follow me. I will put my social media handles on the screen somewhere. You'll see it. You can follow me on Twitter at Jbsayzwhat _. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Jbsayzwhat, just like the channel is. And I don't really use Snapchat, but I'll put that up there. I never remember the Snapchat, but I'll put it all on the screen for you guys if you guys want to subscribe. Follow me on those social media. And then also, you guys, I haven't finished it yet, but I am creating a Patreon account, right? So with the Patreon account, the Patreon will literally just be me doing reaction videos. Like I'll be watching and reacting to trailers, maybe movie trailers, TV shows, and then I'll be doing like I'll be reacting to, you know, I'm a big horror fan, right? So I'll be reacting to some horror movies as well. And then I'll also let you guys give me some suggestions of things that I should react to on the channel, right? And also, if you guys have shows that I don't review on the channel, if you guys have shows on here, if you guys have shows that you think, hey JB, you should review this, I'll let you guys review, tell me about the reviews, tell me what you would like to see me review. I'll look at it, and then it'll be on Patreon. So once everything is set up on that Patreon account and I'm ready to go public with it, I'll definitely link it to you guys. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss what I actually came down here to talk to you guys about, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City trailer. All right, you guys. So, I was on Twitter today, and I was just scrolling through Twitter, right? And then I just happened to see a still. It was a still shot, right? It was a Whitney. I was like, Whitney? Why is Whitney on my timeline? And then I looked at I saw Salt Lake City. I'm like, what's going on? So then I clicked on the hashtag and People Magazine, which I'll actually link it in the description bar below. If you guys haven't already saw the trailer, I'm definitely going to link it in the description bar below, so that way you guys can go and check out the season 2 trailer for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So much like I told you, I think it was last week, man, these Salt Lake City girls, they got me working, right? Because just last Friday, I talked about Mary and her legal issues, and now we get the trailer. You know, last week would have been a good time to drop that trailer. Last week would have been a great week to drop the trailer for sure. But we got it this week, right? We got it a week later. So Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, like I said, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying, but I'm just rambling because it's back. It'll be back. So yeah, that's what I was about to say. So Real Housewives of Salt Lake City will premiere on Bravo on Sunday, September 12th. I think it's at 9/8 Central. I have to look at that once again, but I'll put it in the description bar. I'll look at it and I'll tell you guys, I'll look at it and I'll put it actually up here what day it's going to come on, right? So we have a new cast member, and I'm going to put her picture right here. I believe her name is Jeannie. I'll put it right here or right here. You guys will see her. She's an Asian woman, so she's a gorgeous Asian woman. So I'm like, okay, come on, Salt Lake City with the diversity. We got Mary, we got I'm trying to remember what I called her last season. What did I call Jen? What did I call her? Jigsaw. That's what it is. I have to remember what I called her. So yeah, we got Mary, we got Jen, we got Jigsaw. Well, we got Mary. Now we have Jeannie, and we had Jigsaw, Jennifer Shaw. You guys know I still don't like Jen. I just can't stand Jen. I just don't see it for Jen. Jen is not my favorite on this franchise. I told you guys last season who my favorites were. That's Heather, and that's Whitney with a sprinkle of Mary. I can take Mary in doses, and I know some of you guys last season gave me the blues. Y'all didn't give me the blues, but y'all was like, why do you like Mary? I had some comments about me liking Mary. It wasn't the fact that I liked, it wasn't like that I really just liked Mary, because you guys remember in my reviews, I called Mary out when I needed to, but Mary is just, it's just the fact that Mary is so quirky, and I like people that are quirky. I think that's what it is. I like people that are quirky, but Mary got some shit to her that I don't like. So the trailer, when you see the trailer, it's Jigsaw going off on the girls, right? So they're having a big dinner. They're having a dinner, and it's it's monotone Meredith. I'm disengaging. So she's disengaging once again, right? And I fucked with that, right? I fucked with her disengaging, right? Especially when it comes to Jen. My issue with Jigsaw is the fact that she tries to get in people's faces and do this kind of shit. Like, Jen, you lucky that you're on you're on a predominantly all white cast, with the exception of Mary, right? You're lucky, because if you was in Atlanta or Potomac, somebody would have done slapped the fuck out of you by now, right? You would have got knocked down a peg or two, getting in people's faces like this and shit like that. Like, you all up in people's face with the rah-rah shit. And that's my other issue with Jen, is Jen takes on this persona of a black woman, what, a quote-unquote black woman is, and she takes on a black struggle and a black plight. You're not black. Just because you have a black penis inserted inside of you, you're not black. Chill out. It's one thing to be an advocate for it, but you go a little bit too far. You feel what I'm saying? So the trailer, so we're back to the trailer. So, we see them, they're having some fun. Jenny and her husband. I know that was just a clip, him talking about, get a sister wife. I was like, oh wow, a sister wife. The sister wife. I was like, damn. Tell her how you really feel, right? So then we see Jen, and we saw the infamous pictures of her, when she went to court with them braids that I'm like, girl, you culturally appropriating, but okay, go ahead and do it, sis. Another strike against you, huh? So we also saw Meredith, and Meredith and her son Brooks are talking, and he was like, Jen likes tweets where it says you should slap Brooks and tell him he's a sissy bitch. Which, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I would when I was tweeting about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City last season, I would literally see those tweets, and you would see that she was liking them. I'm like, that is disgusting. Like, you want, and she's talking about, I'm defending my vagina. Jigsaw, it wasn't that deep. Like, chill out. It really was not that deep what Brooks was talking about. I could see her vagina. You said, and even in that scene, you said you didn't have no panties on. So what you tripping about, Jen? Like, girl, shut the fuck up. That's why I don't like Jen. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Jen. Then we see Lisa. So Lisa is basically distancing herself from Jen. And it's so funny because you guys remember at the reunion, she was defending Jen hardcore. So it was just very, very interesting. It's going to be an interesting dynamic. And you guys, I can't remember which Real Housewives of Beverly Hills video it was, but in one of my Beverly Hills videos I was talking about, I hope that with this trailer not with the trailer, with season 2, that the ladies don't take this route like what the Beverly Hills ladies are doing when it comes to Erica. I hope they go a different route. I hope they hold Jen accountable for and we're gonna say alleged, because we don't know if it's true or not, but we're gonna say alleged, these allegations against her, right? But I'm like, I hope they push, I hope they try to get the answers from her, Ooh, but I know she can't say much, right? Then she gonna start talking about we should get Kim Kardashian on the legal team. Girl, good luck with that one. She can't even pass the bar. No shade to her, but she hasn't passed the bar yet. Oh my God. Lisa Barlow. Lisa. I am so shocked at Lisa. I think Lisa might have felt some type of way after that reunion where Mary came at her, because we see Lisa as she is sitting down with someone with some glasses on. I don't know if it was one of Mary's cousin, one of Mary's family members, or someone from the church. But is it a cult? Yes. Does she call herself God? Yes. I was like, OMG, this is gonna be a mess. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. This is going to be a hot, holy mess. And then you got Mary on the stage, with that wig going a mile a minute. I will say Mary in one scene, she's wearing her natural hair. I'm like, oh, Mary needs to do that more, wear her natural hair. But if you guys go look at that video, the thumbnail for me last week with her and her son, her wig actually looks better. And I know I've saw some pictures of them when they were filming, where Mary's wigs have come up since season, come up, right? She looks a little bit better. What else? The end of that trailer. So Whitney tells so Whitney's talking. So they go back to where they had that big table setting where all the ladies were together, right? And Jim was, like I said, Jim was doing the Tasmanian devil on them, right? So Whitney's like, well, Meredith, it looks like, you called the feds on Jen. So, and then we see one scene where Heather is like, how did they know that you were at the beauty bar? Hello, production may have told them where you guys were. Like, y'all don't think production probably ratted Jen out? Like, they're producing a show. And to find out that one of your cast members is potentially going to get arrested, you might want to have the camera on her when she gets arrested. Like, y'all, and then, that's when Mary was like, I'm gonna disengage. And then Jen called her a fraud. Who's calling who a fraud? Love you, babe. Bye. I screamed when I saw that. I screamed. I screamed when I saw that shit. Who's calling who a fraud? Love you, babe. Bye. Speaking of Meredith, did Meredith get some work done on her face? Because Meredith doesn't look 100% like she did last season. Now, I know that it's been a full year since they actually filmed season 1 of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, because they started filming towards the end of 2019, and they wrapped up just before the pandemic hit in 2020. So I know it's been a full year, but damn, she didn't look like that at the reunion. And the reunion didn't film a year ago. The reunion was a few months ago. Wait, they filmed a reunion after Orange County filmed their reunion, or around the same time. But you guys, that's it for that's all I got for you. I'm ready for season 2 of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So it's probably more than likely it's gonna follow the Real Housewives of Potomac. So that actually may help its ratings, right? Because Salt Lake City didn't have the greatest ratings for season 1. The ratings for season 1 were along the lines of what the ratings for Real Housewives of Dallas are. Speaking of Dallas, I don't know what's going on with Dallas, but I'm gonna get back into reviewing Dallas. I think what it is when it comes to those shows that comes on like Dallas and stuff. I think with Dallas, I might not do Dallas the night that the episode premieres. I might do it just the next morning. But we'll see. But let me know what you guys thought. If you guys saw the trailer for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, let me know what you guys thought about it, and we will discuss it further. So until the next time, you guys stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Remember to wash your hands. You guys, please wear a mask at this point. Mask help. They really do. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave your comments, like all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later on tonight for Love After Lockup. Deuces, guys. Be safe.